Hello everyone, and welcome to Sins of a Solar Empire. I almost said XCOM, because I'm smart like that. Anyways, in case you don't know what this game is, came out about a year or two ago? Maybe two. I don't know. But anyways, recently a new expansion came out for it called Rebellion, which I did not get. But yeah. Oh, excuse me, I just ate some food. Oh. Delicious popcorn. I had some very nice popcorn. Anyways, as I was saying, so this new expansion came out, and I didn't even know there were expansions because I stopped playing this. So I got the first two expansions while I wait for my next paycheck so I can get the third one. And yeah. So let's hop right into this. I turned on the opening cinematic, so you guys should be able to get some lore and stuff. Now I'm thinking I'd do a 4-man. As you can see, I tried to do one, 6-man, and that just didn't go well. Took way too long. So I'd like a 4, but I don't want to be on one. 4 but multiple stars. This I like. Okay. So I think we're just gonna be random for now. Because I played as the Advent last game. They were fun, by the way. And let's make one of these goobers really easy because I don't know how to play. What does this mean? Oh, okay, so this is what he does. Okay. Gotcha. Well, okay, ooh, we're playing the Advent. Okay, so I will quickly give you a run through on what the, I guess, lore is, since I thought there was going to be an opening cinematic, but there isn't. Thanks, game. Anyways, so 25 years ago, there's a whole bunch of peaceful people. They're like, yay, we have an economy. And then a whole bunch of aliens come, and they're like, shit, we don't have any weapons. The aliens start killing everyone. And then they form this thing called the Traders Emergency Coalition, which is like, yay, let's fight the aliens. So they do. And then a little bit after that, these people, the Advent, come back, and they're like, hey, you banished us. We don't like that. And they're like, oh, shit. They've come back, and they're even more delusional than before, because apparently they banished them because they were, like, tampering with, like, telekinesis and shit like that. Anyways, they come back, and they're, like, super augments, shit like that. And Traders are like, oh, no, now we're on 2 fronts. So, yeah, they're on 2 fronts. And, that's about the lore. So, I could give something more in depth, but oh, wow. Ooh, a 4 asteroid home planet? That's pretty nice. Pretty nice little bonus there. Yeah, a little bonus. So we should, actually, we should, okay. It's so overwhelming. Let's build Temple of Harmony, so we can increase our cash money rolling in every day. Anyways, I guess, okay. Oh, we have 2 of these. I didn't even know that. Okay. Cool. What needs revealing? So let's send the, okay, so these are secret vessels, and basically what we're sending them off to do is go explore the, oh, we start off with an extra planet too? I didn't even know that. That's cool. Oh. Well, that's a waste of money. Well, I mean, it's not a waste of money, it just prevents it from being structure build cost 20%. Okay. Construction finished. Whatever. Does this already explored? No. Is my home planet explored? Yes. Okay. So I guess I'll just explain what's going on real quick while I'm trying to get shit together. Is this built at all? No, it's not. It's not built. So yeah, basically we start off with a bunch of ships, and we're gonna go kill stuff. So I guess I'll just explain the HUD real quick while stuff's being built and constructed. We get a free capital ship at the beginning of each game. There's 5 classes. There's basically basic damage, like supporty damage. Like this one's weird. I don't really know. It's kind of like supporty damage. It still does a decent amount of damage, but this one does the most, obviously. This is a really supporty ship. This is carrier based, and this is like bombing shit. Construction finished. Yeah, so this is like your heavy artillery shit. So you kind of get the quick rundown there. I guess, what should I talk about? Okay, so we have the Diplomacy tab, which lets people give missions, lets you know what your standing is in different places. Let's build a another Temple of Harmony. Okay, we're capped on that, and we're gonna go into here, and we need to get that.
More credits are required.
Anyways, this is your relationships tabs, which tells you how people are related to each other. Fantastic, easy. Research tab, as you can imagine, research there are artifacts in this game. Fleet logistics lets you expand your fleet size and stuff like that. As you can see, we have 1 capital ship crew available, and we have 76 fleet supply available. That doesn't mean I can have 76 ships. That just means I can have 76 like things.
A colonizable planet has been discovered.
I think we're gonna start off with battleship.
Construction finished.
Now we're gonna have to build a missionary vessel. In order to claim new territory, you have to colonize it. So we're gonna have to build a missionary vessel, which is basically your basic colonizer. Now these planets are hard to take because they're Terran. The notion is the standard is, oh shit, we have a wormhole to deal with. Okay, so you can travel through wormholes like every other sci-fi thing. You just have to unlock the research to do it. So yeah, that's something we'll do later. Asteroid belt. We have to send a colonizer over here to pick up the asteroids later. But yeah, so that I think that basically sums up the basics. There's our fleet supply. Capital ships take 50 supply, in case you didn't know. These ships that I'm building right now are your basic damage. So they're gonna take up 4 supply, but they're gonna be doing the majority of your damage to various ships and whatnot. So we are going to build a bunch of these. Anyways, this is our home planet. Since we are the Advent, we come from a desert place. Oh, and here we go. Yes, we have our first battleship. Look at her. Ain't she beautiful? I think I'm going to name her. Actually, we should, so yeah, you can upgrade your capital ships. They get upgrades and stuff. So we're going to go with energy absorption. Provides extra armor, and every time it gets hit by something, it converts some of that damage into antimatter, so it can just keep spamming abilities. Your antimatter is what allows you to use abilities and travel between planets, because you have to phase jump, which is basically like light speed or whatever the heck you want to call it. So, okay, there we go. We're going to max out, and we're going to go colonize a planet. So I think we're going to take our battleship here, and we are going to name it the USS Enterprise.
Construction finished.
Really? I can't.
Strength and unity.
I can't type another letter. God, it'll just be the Enterprise then. Enterprise. If I could type. Enterprise. Good. Okay, so we have the Enterprise. Perfect. And our last ship is constructed. So, what was that new planet they discovered? It's an icy world. So our first conquest is going to have to be this Terran planet. So we're gonna have to go over there first. Now that's gonna be a bit of a deal. So I think we'll send this, and we're gonna go use it to, as you saw earlier, this has a, well, as you can see by clicking here, it has a metal extractor in it. So we're gonna go get that. That metal extractor is worth 61 a second, which is pretty nice. 0.61, which is, as I said, it's pretty nice. So let's do some research, I guess. That's probably the best thing to do right now, since we have 2 temples. Now we're gonna want to unlock Arctic evangelism. I think this sounds right. Yeah, okay. Because we do have an ice planet. So in order to colonize it, you have to have special research. Nothing too complicated to note about that. 2 wormholes? Okay. So we're really going to have to defend 3 places this game, which is going to be really irritating. Actually, if anything, I'm probably just going to want to defend the planets. These 3 homeworlds are just going to have to be heavily defended. But in such a big map, expansion is going to be critical. So we're going to have to expand very quickly. And we're gonna do that. Anyways, let's take a look at our homeworld real quick. We have the max upgrades. Okay, good. Now, as you can see, there's these logistic slots. I'll explain this next. So the planets, there's about a couple things you need to worry about. Civilian infrastructure, which basically, as you upgrade this, when you colonize a new planet, it takes
Show me the path.
upkeep costs, basically. So until you
At last.
you upgrade the civilian infrastructure far enough, it takes undevelopment costs. That's the word I'm looking for. And it basically costs money to keep your planet built and whatnot, running it. So the second thing to worry about is your emergency facilities. As you upgrade this, your planet receives more health, for lack of a better term. And this health just basically tells you how much bombardment it can take. You'll lose population as you get bombarded. However, you won't lose the planet until its health is at 0. Now your capital gets this little crowny thing, and it gives an extra tax bonus, as you can see, and a metal and crystal rate income bonus. So it's kind of nice to put this at your economic capital. It is expensive to move it, but sometimes it's a good idea too, if last resorts and things like that. Okay, so yeah, the vessel did what I've. So now we have, as you can see, this one metal extractor, which will give us some extra metal each turn, which is nice. Next thing to talk about is exploration. You can explore the planet, find special resources, and other things like that. Next thing to talk about is the logistic capacities. Each planet can hold a certain amount of logistic slots. Some planets more than others. Depends on the type. And by just upgrading this, you can have more logistic structures. So more factories, more this, more that. This is really good on a desert planet because you can just have tons of trade ports. Trade ports are fantastic little things.
You may speak.
So we're going to engage in our first battle and see how this goes, because I want to expand. Let's see if we can
Is it time?
take on this armada.